Hey guys, welcome back to more Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we started our journey and got my starter of a Mudkip. Now in this video, we're going to go up into Oldale Town.
Oldale Town, yes. That's where I think you can finally start buying Pokeballs.
I believe so. Yes.
Yes.
Actually, no. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I would say you're already given 5 to start.
Yes.
But if you ever want to buy more, you most certainly can.
And as you can see, that jerk actually decided to not block you now. She ended up... pretty much what that is that he thought it was a rare Pokemon's footprints I found, but it was his own.
Oh, well.
Yep.
Yeah, because you didn't bother talking to find out what it is.
No, I knew from the start anyways. So, yeah, so my next... so this battle, I'm catching my first Pokemon of the team, a Lotad.
Lotad is a water grass type. Actually, a pretty unique type, and even by Gen 3 standards. It's been known to run either a pretty offensive set with Swift Swim or a defensive set with Rain Dish.
Yeah, so I actually like the type combination too because sometimes when I pick Mudkip, I usually try and pick I pick up a secondary water type sometimes just because if it's Final Evolve for Swampert, she has no weaknesses with any other water types in the game.
Yeah, I mean,
with the exception of with Cash, but who uses double water ground types anyway?
I mean, whenever I use Swampert, I usually combine that with Tentacruel because of, they don't share common weaknesses. And,
yeah, they perform pretty different roles, too.
Yeah, like how we use Swampert, for example, as a defensive wall, while I use Tentacruel as a special defense wall.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, I flashed up the Pokedex entry after I skipped over it, so... My nickname for this thing is a reference to another Pokemon game. If you guys know what game it is, then yep, I'm going with that route. If you guys know, those who have played that particular game know exactly what the reference is to.
Colosseum and XD.
Yes, I love those games.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be getting to you guys Zigzagoon off screen because why not?
Yes, for HM purposes.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be getting to Colosseum XD in due time, just not now.
Yeah.
Of course.
So I did some grinding. I did some grinding off screen, and now we're gonna finally start getting into trainer battles.
Yeah. This one is one of the more required ones. He just basically introduces you to the
basics of Pokemon battling.
Yeah, we'll talk about Poochyena since we happen to see it. Poochyena is a basic Dark-type Pokemon. It's alright, I guess, if you have any early Dark-type. It does come with, Bite and later on Crunch, but if you're willing to wait it out, there's a better Dark-type you can catch later.
Yeah, and just, its Dark-type is a special in this game, and most Dark-types, with the exception of a couple, really don't benefit from Dark-type being special, so... Even after physical specials, but Mightyena is still just a horrendous Pokemon. Well, I don't mind it. It's just really, it's just really underwhelming. We'll call it.
Well, I mean, it can Sucker Punch as of Gen 4, which I guess if you want to use a free cheap shot.
Yeah, but honestly, besides that, it really isn't all that great.
All right, well, they might be wondering why didn't she decide to just skip the trainer and fight it off screen? Well, because it is her LP. She wants to show off every single trainer battle that there is to fight. Which is basically the opposite of what I'm doing. I'm skipping every trainer battle. Well, not every trainer battle, but skipping the ones I don't have to fight on screen. If I can help it somehow, of course.
So yeah, just take it. It's honestly for you guys, if you don't mind me, I'd rather show all the trainer fights just because I would rather, if you're playing long and you don't know what trainers you want to fight, or you just accidentally run into one, then you know what to expect.
Yeah, and I gotta give us time to talk about some other stuff too in the meantime. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? One more thing about Ludicolo, actually, what makes it also very interesting, is also one of the more reliable Swift Swim sub-seed sets. Because if you combine Rain Dance with Swift Swim, but you also want to make it defensive core, is a very good sub-seed setter.
Yeah,
because it's so fast in the water that that you can run max health, max speed, and then do the sub-seed protect.
Leech Seed combination. So
yeah,
it's pretty cool. So Ludicolo can just fill a lot of roles. It really just depends on what you want for if you're using Ludicolo, it just depends on what exactly it is that you want what role you want to fulfill on your team.
Yeah, pretty much. It also has access to Fake Out, which is actually one of the more reliable first turn options there is in Generation 3.
Yeah, pretty awesome. I love using Fake Out. So, anyways, what I'm doing there with Lotad to kind of catch up on levels is switch training. So pretty much what that is you send out Pokemon and then immediately a weaker Pokemon that you want to level up and immediately swap it out for the for the stronger Pokemon. At least you can do that early on, but then once like your Pokemon can hold its own, that's no longer necessary.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we try looking for a certain Pokemon?
No, I just want to show Revolts. Revolts is pretty cool. It's a really it's purely a special attacker. Mega Gardevoir and Fairy types did not exist in this game, but still, Gardevoir is actually a pretty decent Psychic type option here.
Gardevoir felt wanted to play the more of the support role, but I think what really held it back was his paper thin defenses.
Yep, it's pretty much like a pure kind of glass cannon in a sense.
I wouldn't call it glass. I would say I would say a Pokemon that had better special defense than regular defense. Glass Cannon would be a Pokemon that has like high octane offense but very low defenses on all around. Like example of a high octane, like an example of a Glass Cannon Pokemon would be trying to think of one. Like who's a really harsh Glass Cannon?
Alakazam.
Alakazam could be one, yeah.
Gengar's another one I can think of actually off the bat.
Gengar, Banette.
Yeah, I can see Banette.
Although Banette's really slow.
Yeah. So yeah, besides that, I personally just think Gardevoir is just really, it's horrendous on the physical, it's horrendous like on the physical side. Which
thankfully you can do run sets like Bull Nature,
Calm Mind.
Yeah, Bull Nature, Calm Mind, Will-O-Wisp, if you ever want to go down that run, then Psychic, and then I guess your choice of a coverage move.
Yeah, usually I go Thunderbolt, usually.
I guess Thunderbolt wouldn't be too bad. Or if you rather or if you think you're done sweeping and you want to sack it, there's always the Destiny Bond strategy.
Is that an egg move, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's an egg move. I think I want to say Mischievous teaches it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Tailo. Tailo is actually I love using Tailo. It's a very fast flying type. Swallow is probably one of the fastest Pokemon in the entire game. It's got really good. It's really good with It's really good with Aerial Ace, Fly, Quick Attack.
It also has a unique ability called Guts, which means that if you're under a certain stats effect, the damage gets boosted by 50%. So if you're gonna use Swallow as a Guts attacker, then definitely teach it Facade. Facade boosts the damage if you're under a stats condition.
Yeah, that is pretty good. I think right now, Burn actually, if you're going to be using Guts Facade, I think Burn would probably actually be your better option because I think Guts ignores the attack drop and for that.
Was that a thing in later gens, or am I thinking the damage accumulation? Because I know Burn used to do a bit of damage, and then didn't it get reduced in later gens?
I don't remember offhand. I don't actually remember offhand. Anyway, so we got berries right there. Berries, if you have a Pokemon hold them, they have various different stats effects. So Oran Berry, the two that we got right there are Oran Berries and Pecha Berries. Pecha Berry just cures poison, and Oran Berries restore 10 HP to your Pokemon. But unfortunately with the emulator that I've got, time-based events, so stuff like the berries and stuff like the lottery, you aren't able to actually grow berries in this game because of the internal battery running dry here. So, sucks, but what can you do about that?
Alright, I'm actually looking up the, while we got this battle going on, I'm actually looking up the calculation of how much damage you take while burned. In Generation 1, when you're burned, you take 1/16 of your maximum HP down from when you are burned.
What about Gen 3?
Well, hold on. Generation 2, that got buffed to 1/8 of your maximum HP. Gens 3 through 5, Gens 3 through 5, I think, had the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, Burns. The Burns reduction is ignored for Gen 3, and the attack is boosted by Guts.
Right. Yeah. I'm just reading this off of Bulbapedia. Burn inflicts damage at the end of its turn, so while you're burned, you can still go for the attack first, and then when the turn cycle's over, then that's when you take the damage. That's Gens 3 through 5, while still knocking off 1/8. As of Generation 7, well, actually, hold on. before that, if a burn Pokemon has the ability Guts, the burn reduction is ignored.
And you get the attack boost, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, fire Pokemon can no longer be burned by any method, of course.
Yeah.
As of Gen 6, if a burn Pokemon uses Facade, Burn's damage reduction is now ignored. As of Gen 7, a burn Pokemon once again takes damage equal to 1/16. So Gen 7 is once again Gen 1.
Oh boy. So yeah, Guts Facade is actually pretty cool. A number of Pokemon Slow just being an example. Stuff like Conkeldurr didn't come along until Gen 5, but that's also really another great Guts Flame Void abuser.
Machamp to an extent too, if you want to give it priority. I mean, Gen 4 it gets Bullet Punch.
Yeah, that too.
But in the case of Machamp, a lot of people like to use it for the No Guard ability, which is one of the best abilities in the game.
Oh yeah, pretty much what No Guard does is anything that all your moves are pretty much guaranteed to hit.
But you also have 0 evasion in exchange. So
yes.
So something like so if you were to get hit, for example, by something like Guillotine or something, you're pretty much toast.
No, I don't think that. I don't know.
No, because if the ability if the Pokemon has No Guard, it can't avoid anything. While in exchange, you have perfect accuracy.
True. I didn't think that actually applied to those types of moves, though.
No. If the Pokemon with No Guard got hit with the insta kill move, it's gonna hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
But cause unless you're doing some cheap skill swap strategy, there's no way you should put No Guard on a Pokemon with Sheer Cold or Fissure or something.
Yeah. So going back to the game here, we had just entered Petalburg City, and we just went into the gym and met our dad. So as we're talking to him, this boy Wally comes in. He is very according to the games, what's implied is that he's really sick and he has a lot of health problems, and he's gonna be lonely because he's living with his family in Verdanturf. So your dad is pretty much saying to him, "Oh, I'll lend you a Pokemon and a Pokeball, and you can go catch one of your own Pokemon."
Do you think that Wally could have been better fleshed out as a character, because he only appears as your rival for twice, and he doesn't really I don't want to say amount to anything, but he just kind of felt like he kind of felt like a pit stop to me, like a rival of no consequence, really.
Yeah, I think I can agree with that. Yeah. So pretty much in this game, he somehow is almost guaranteed to find a Ralts. First try in Ralts is the rarest Pokemon in this game, at least on this route.
Yeah, on Oras, anyways, he actually turns the Gardevoir. He actually does not get the Gardevoir in Oras. He gets the Gallade, and he actually gets a Mega Gallade.
Oh yeah, Gallade is ridiculous. I like using Mega Gallade though.
Yeah, we'll save that. We'll save that for Oras if we ever. Which I don't know if we'll ever visit, because it's just basically Gen 3 all over again, but with Mega Stones.
Yeah, and a couple of other different tweaks, but really nothing changed right there. So, and with this battle, you also get the standard how to catch Pokemon tutorial.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, okay, I get it. They want to assume that this game's gonna be everyone's first time. I know Gen 1 you can skip it entirely if you so wish.
But they had 4-star you in the other tutorial. Actually, I don't think you can skip. Can you skip it in Gen 2? I think you can.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
The dude asks you if you like to learn how to catch the Pokemon. You can say no, thank you, and then that's it.
Yeah. So back to the gym right now. So Dad says, "Oh, it worked out," and Wally says yes. So pretty much now, after Wally leaves, your dad is going to tell you to go challenge the gym leaders. And our next destination is Rustboro City, where you challenge Roxanne.
You know what would have been really cool, actually? I know you face Norman by the 5th gym. It would have been really cool if it was the 8th gym.
Yeah, I can kind of understand why that wasn't the case, though, just because of story purposes that we'll get into later.
Yeah. I'm just saying because of the slacking, because it's we're running out of time here, but I'm just gonna say one thing: the slacking is really intimidating if you don't know what the hell to expect from it at first.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye. And next time we are going into Rustboro City, so see you guys then.